Hello guys, this is Excelsior PH and this is going to be a video on the Hall of Fame Dust Guide, and our source is going to be one of our local favorites from the Philippines, Enli. And guys, this video is going to be how you will manage your own existing cards, or if you don't have any golden cards, what will you do? So that's always been a question from most of our players, and this guide aims to answer those questions that have been bothering you all this time regarding the Hall of Fame cards. So let's go to the next slide on the Hall of Fame Dust Guide created by Facebook.com and Lee PH. So basically, this is the Dust Guide, and the points that you have to remember is that the Hall of Fame cards are from Priest, it's Prophet Velen, Holy Fire, Northshire Cleric, Divine Spirit, Alkanai Soul Priest, and Shadow Form. And for the classic cards and neutral cards, Acolyte of Pain, Mind Control Tech, Mountain Giant, Spellbreaker, and Leroy Jenkins. And of course, the rules are, when you are navigating your way on the question whether you should dust or not dust these cards, is 1. You receive dust for a maximum of 1 copy of a legendary and a maximum of 2 copies of cards of other rarities. Golden copies are prioritized, okay? 2. The second rule, players will also keep copies of Hall of Fame cards after the dust is awarded to them. You have the option to disenchant for profit, of course, and for legendary, that's going to be 3,200 dust for golden, 1,600 for normal. For epic, 1,600 for golden, 400 for dust for normal. Rare, 800 dust for golden, 100 dust for normal. For common, it's 400 dust for golden, 40 for normal. So what's different about this is that once the Hall of Fame rotation starts, you get the dust, but when you dust it, it's going to be the same rules, or the same rules apply for regular dusting. So if you dust your regular legendary, you will get just 400 dust. If you dust your golden legendary, you will get 1,600 dust. So basically, if you already have your normal legendary, you don't dust it for 400 dust right now and then create a golden legendary that you will need 2,800 dust more. Basically, when you dust it, when you dust the golden legendary, you still get the same amount of dust that you expended, okay? So basically that's it. And third rule, already owning a maximum number of copies of cards, you do not need to craft anything except for the golden common. You'll end up getting additional 20 dust if you craft golden copies of commons. So the golden commons are the ones that you craft, okay? If you already have all the copies needed. If you don't own the maximum number of copies, craft them to get the maximum, and in golden, if possible, with your dust economy or dust savings. Golden copies does not equal more profit, okay? So let's go on to the algorithm by Enli. So how many specific cards do you have? Do you have less than 2 copies? If no, you can do nothing. If yes, of course, you have to craft the golden if you do have the dust saved up. And also, if you have enough dust to craft regular, if you have dust to craft golden, yes, then craft the golden ones, of course. But if you do not have enough dust to craft the golden, you just craft the regular, and of course, repeat it. So this is the algorithm that was created by Enli, and basically, the main rule for this dust guide is that if you have all the cards in your collection, or all the Hall of Fame cards in your collection in regular state, you do not have to craft the golden copies, except for the commons. So for example, what are the common cards? One example would be the Spellbreaker. So if you have a Spellbreaker, you craft for golden copies to get the maximum dust refund. And also, you also get the profit from it. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope this helped your questions or the burning questions in your mind on which ones to craft or which ones to dust, or what do you have to do when there's this Hall of Fame rotations incoming. So basically, you just have to follow these rules and you will not have a problem. And basically, this Hall of Fame rotation is just Blizzard's way of giving you dust to craft more cards in the coming expansion. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy the new expansion. This has been Excelsior PH. I hope you enjoyed. This has been a guide for the Hearthstone Hall of Fame cards. Bye, guys.